Hey everyone, welcome to another 40k Friday. Today I'm going to show you how I painted up this Necron Wraith, one of the cool new awesome Necron models. I began by carefully removing all of the applicable pieces from the sprues. Then with a sharp hobby knife, I carefully removed as many of the mold lines as I can from the pieces, which unfortunately there were a bunch of them, as there tends to be on these new Necron models. I primed all the pieces of the model using Vallejo Air Model Gray Primer. If you want to save yourself some time, I'd recommend using black primer from GW. However, I just prefer the gray primer and then going over it with black paint because it produces a nice matte look and the primers tend to be a little bit shiny. Then using an airbrush, I sprayed all of the legs and the body using Abaddon black. In these cases, an airbrush is a really good time saver, as it allows you to spray a really nice even coat over the entire model in very, very little time. I started on all the metallic areas on the model by painting them the new base color Leadbelcher. This is a perfect color which will create a nice base coat which will then wash and go over with a couple highlights later. I then gave all of these metallic areas a black-brown shading comprising of a 1-to-1 mix of Nuln Oil to Agrax Earthshade. This shading will give everything a really nice, slightly dirty appearance, as well as bring out all the really nice details in all these metallic areas. When the wash was dry, I gave it all these metallic areas quick dry brush using Ironbreaker, which just doing a very light dry brush will bring out the edge highlights and make them really pop on all of these metallic areas, as well as give a nice variety of colors. You don't want to just use a wash and one color because it produces a really just dull, flatter look. And then I did one more lighter highlight on all these areas using Necron Compound, the new dry paint. I painted all the orbs, the wiring, and as well as I did all the edge highlighting over the entire model using Warboss green. This edge highlighting took a very long time and was actually the majority of the time I spent painting the model, because there was a lot of edge highlighting to do, as anybody who's painted the new Necron models is probably very well aware of. Remember, when doing the edge highlighting, it's important to not have a lot of paint on your brush and just to drag it very gently across the edges of the surface. Next, I did a highlight on all of these areas using Moot Green. For the orbs and the wiring, I made sure to focus on the centers, and for the edge highlighting, I tried to just do a subset of the previous edge highlighting, once again focusing more towards the center of the legs and the body. Finally, I did one more highlight using Flash Gitz Yellow, focusing on the center of the orbs and the wiring in any part that's supposed to be glowing. As yellow is a very bright color, much brighter than the greens, I will actually do a blend in just a moment using a glaze. Therefore, to blend all of these greens and yellows together, as well as produce a really nice glowing effect, I gave all of these green areas a Waywatcher green glaze. When using these glazes, remember to go with a very thin coat and then work your way. If you want to produce a little darker of a color, just do another very thin coat. And that's it. You now know how I painted up the new Necron Wraith for the Necron army. Overall, I'd have to say that I was very happy with the way it turned out. You'll probably notice that I didn't paint a gun. It was just because I couldn't choose between the guns, and 6th edition is right around the corner. However, if you want to know how I painted the gun, if I would have built it, I would have used the same method, using the same colored metallics, the black, as well as built up the same colors of green on all the orbs and the wiring on the guns. So basically you do know how I would have painted up the gun if it existed on this model. Overall, I have to say that I'm very happy with the appearance. I really love the model, and I think it's going to be awesome on the tabletop. And frankly, I just can't wait to use it. Plus, I really like the way that these Wraiths look. They look kind of like a futuristic model or from the Matrix. And that's it. So as always, thank you to all you awesome people out there for watching my videos. You're just truly awesome. And please like, comment on this video, and feel free to subscribe to my channel if you already haven't done so. So until next time, this is Jay saying, happy painting everyone.